approaching first extraction.
Copy. Lock on target. Mission is a full go. This is not a drill.
Understood, sir.
You'll move on my mark.
Roger that. Good to go.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
We're going in.
You can't run from us!
We got you now, and your mommy can't save you.
Thought you could escape us, huh?
No! Please! Stop!
Say goodnight, boys.
So hungry, but there's nothing to eat.
Correctly, which I always do, this should do it. Yeah, that's it. And enter. Enter. Ha! Oh, yeah.
Profiterole! You stealing my food again? What, you don't think I wouldn't hear you in that mangy dog of yours?
We haven't eaten all day, Uncle Cognac.
Then you should have made it home in time for dinner,
I know, but I have a job after school, remember?
Yeah, well, cry me a river, why don't you? Dinner time's over, and it was mighty good if I do say so myself. Besides that, Profiterole, eating late just makes your farts even smellier than they usually are. Go to bed.
Please, you know I can't help it. I have a stomach problem.
Ready. Fight. Roundhouse. Good. Target spotted.
Listen to me, Profiterole. If you can't get here in time for dinner, don't blame me. Go and get yourself another job. Now it's time for bed.
But Uncle Cognac, it's the only job I could find that doesn't start until after class.
Have they paid you yet?
Yes, sir.
Hand it over. Everything.
Double roundhouse. Excellent. Good move.
Now go and get yourself into bed. Before your parents died, they made me promise to take care of your education. You can't study without sleep.
Mom and Dad, I know that you're watching over me right now. So can you please help me get out of here? I'm sorry, Houston. I guess my stomach is worse when I don't eat. Houston, are you okay? Did you hurt yourself?
Crescent kick.
You read.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Miss, you're coming with us.
Gotcha. Not the blanket.
Hey!
Get quiet. And you. What is that smell? We're here to take you on a mission!
Call off the mission!
I told you to stand down!
You're coming with us, son.
Oh, thank you, Mommy and Daddy! Wow! Cool! A UH-70 Black Navajo!
Tell me who you are. What do you want?
Special Forces! Top secret mission! Direct orders from the President!
Da Vinci. Da Vinci. Da Vinci.
48 hours earlier.
It's a conspiracy! All I see or hear anymore is the name of that Italian. Minister Chateau, fix this problem soon!
Hello?
I love
Oh,
you.
hi.
How's my snuggly,
Listen, I'm not shopping right
Bookie
now.
Bear?
Remember you told me
I love
I had
you.
unlimited
Yes.
credit card usage.
No,
I was thinking
well,
speed code.
As I was saying earlier, we have a plan. And here is our solution. Jean Vissonnier.
Okay, you've completely lost your mind. Vissonnier is the worst science fiction writer in the world. You can't go up against Da Vinci with that loser.
Secretary Albino is absolutely right.
All right, I have one word for you guys. Focus group.
I'm pretty sure that's 2 words.
Whatever. Semantics. Point is, the brilliant minds of our republic have made a discovery. We can re-edit the books of Vissonnier, modernize them, change them, and give them a whole new
I hope
image.
you're not thinking of rewriting his books.
Oh, no, of course not. Vissonnier will do it himself. Hear me out. A classified archive has been discovered within our government, and in it are the plans for a secret machine that allows you to get inside the imagination of various geniuses. It's incredible!
No, it's impossible.
Well, our scientists in the Agency of Impossible Affairs didn't seem to think so. As a matter of fact, they've constructed this machine and they've made it work!
You've really gone over the edge.
Think so? Allow me to present to you the Illusionarium.
You can't be serious.
Well, Mr. President and Secretary Albino, I could not be more serious. Nope. I present to you the imagination of William Shakespeare. Indeed, our brilliant scientists have gone into Shakespeare's works and altered slightly a couple of his creations, so very subtly, so that even the most diehard fans of Shakespeare will not complain. No, 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 no. I guarantee you that. Please, have a look.
TV or not TV? That is the question. Chateau, this is amazing.
Thanks. So today, every single edition of Hamlet in every single part of the world now has the line changed. To be or not to be is history.
It really says that in all the Hamlet books in the world?
Yes, that's what I'm telling you. Of course, we have 48 hours to reverse it. I mean, we're not completely off. What we are proposing is to modify the books of Jean Vissonnier so that they will finally become popular, making him a national hero.
And then we'll be finished with this ridiculous domination of Da Vinci. We'll create a page on the web, a Twitter account, a social network, so everyone can comment. You know, we'll have a television show that's more popular than the world's biggest idol.
This machine could dominate worldwide culture.
If you manage to accomplish this goal, Chateau, you'll win the Legion of Honor.
And if you fail, then it's straight to the guillotine.
Another brilliant French invention.
Master, Da Vinci and our secret brotherhood is seriously close to some critical danger. Is that so? I understand. Yes, I see. Understood. Consider it done.
When we got married, you promised me I would be the new queen.
I meant it as a term of endearment.
Darling, I never said that we would live in Versailles.
All the queens lived at Versailles.
But that didn't go so well for the last queen.
You know, this has really stressed me out. How will you make it up to me?
I have an idea. We have plans to glorify Jean Vissonnier.
I'm listening.
It's going to be big, Carol.
Really?
I was even thinking of putting on a concert to promote it.
Press?
Yes, a lot.
A film contract?
Most likely, yes.
Paparazzi? magazine cover?
Absolutely guaranteed. It will be a media extravaganza, and you will be considered the Queen of France, like you've always deserved to be.
So where will it be held?
In the museum.
Okay, sounds good. Hey, we can finally remove that horrible glass pyramid that was put in front of it.
That could be a possibility. We would have to consult the,
You are magnificent, my darling husband, and that is why I adore you. And with a little luck, I will be on the cover of all the magazines next week. More champagne. What happened to you?
Let's see if Chateau's plan works now that I've mixed up all of Visionier's stories. Oh no! Lions! Hurry up! We've got to hurry!
Master Ferrero! Master Ferrero!
Not now, Jose.
But Master, I have something important to tell you.
What do you want, Jose?
Forgive me for bothering you, sir, but you seem to be missing an arm and a leg.
Ferrero, you're disappearing! Look! Impossible! And also very inconvenient right now.
Where did he go?
I just knew entering this race would be a terrible idea. Traveling around the world in a hot air balloon. I'd really like to know in whose imagination this stupidity was born. Hold on, Jose. We're in for the ride of our lives!
Does anyone see anything?
Not yet.
Anyone else? Nothing.
What's up with the fish?
They're afraid of something.
I feel a strange presence. It's coming! Stay back! I'm going in!
No! Don't attack it! Stop! Come back!
Here I come! You can kiss your suckers goodbye! No!
Divers, prepare to attack! On my count, 3, 2, 1, throw!
It did nothing!
Gentlemen, good news. After much research, we have finally come to the unmistakable conclusion that we Americans now have the ability, for the first time, to assemble a kind of giant bullet, which will carry a crew of humans inside of it, and will actually be able to make the journey.
Who are you? Forgive my interruption, gentlemen. I'm so very sorry. I am the Emperor Afayad, King of the underwater city Esplendora.
Are you a member of our gun club?
Have you paid your fee? No, I'm afraid I'm not a member.
This is an outrage. You cannot be here. This meeting is exclusively for members only.
Not only that, we're in the process of changing history here, and you dare to interrupt? You should be ashamed.
Again, my apologies. I meant no disrespect to any of you. But by any chance, did you see a giant octopus?
Pick up the pace, Normal Verbracher. The flying train has arrived, and you're going to make us miss it.
But, sir, don't you think this trip could be dangerous?
Great endeavors are for the brave. I've got this completely covered. Don't you worry about that. Normal Verbracher? Normal Verbracher, where are you? Where did you go? We're not going to make the train, Normal Verbracher! Normal Verbracher! Normal Verbracher!
Normal still rotten! Normal Ver Beehive! What a tragedy! Normal Ver Brauten! Norman Burhausen! Norman Fatburger! Ah! Werbemeister! Minister Chateau! Monsieur Minister! This is a calamity! An absolute calamity!
Pascal, what could it possibly be this time?
Norman Verbrucker? What happened to Norman Verbrucker? What a disaster. What are we going to do now?
Je ne sais pas!
Oh la la.
Oh la 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 la.
Well, looks like we'll have to go see the professor.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Oui, oui.
Oh, no.
Oh, oui.
Please, no.
Oui.
But, Minister Chateau, please, with all due respect, je ne sais pas if it is a good idea for us to go and ask the professor for his help.
Pascal, there's no one who knows more about science fiction than he does.
Oui, but the professor is also totally crazy! Complètement fou!
Oh, please, who isn't crazy these days?
Last time I saw him, he got angry and tried to transform me into a fly! It was an absolute nightmare!
You made him angry? He's already a mad scientist. Don't make him madder.
Now you tell me. Anyway, he doesn't understand the difference between science and science fiction. He's completely nuts!
Yes, that's true. I guess you could say he's a little unbalanced, but he is a genius, and he's probably the only one who can save us.
Did I tell you about the time he attacked me with a fly swatter?
Well, at least he didn't spray you with insecticide.
The Illusionarium exists! I knew it! Bisonnier left an open portal to his imagination, but the technology of his time didn't make it possible. Now, they have designed that part, but something has gone terribly wrong. A real disaster. The stories have all got mixed up, turned around. We now have 48 hours to resolve this.
So what is your suggestion, Professor? Do you really think it's possible for us to put the stories back into their original state?
I might have a solution. But first, I need Pascal's help on an experiment I've been working on.
I knew this was going to happen, and you can't forget it! No!
I don't understand. If I apply electricity to the body, then the light bulb should go on.
Yeah, that is unusual. Maybe there's not enough current.
In regards to your problem, Chateau, something sparked an idea.
Could it be the smell of my burning flesh that sparked it? J'ai mal à la tête.
Please, Pascal, do not interrupt the professor.
This may sound kinda risky, and it's only an idea, but I really can't see another solution to such a complex situation. As you know, everyone thinks Bisonnier was a huge failure.
Well, wasn't he?
No! Bisonnier was actually ahead of his time. And his most important invention of all just happens to be something that manages to help every computer in the entire world to work.
Jean Bisonnier invented the microprocessor? Is that what you are saying?
No.
Was it the binary code?
I can't feel my legs.
Ah, the internet.
No!
What then?
Shutting down and starting up again.
Oh.
See? Jean Bisonnier invented the reset button. Shut down and start up. Shut down and start up.
Oh, yeah, I see. And how exactly does this help us?
It's simple. All novels are systems. And each Bisonnier novel has a reset button embedded inside of it, so there you go!
So what you're saying is I just need to go in and find the reset button.
Exactly! But you'll need to form a team of specialists that are very, I don't know, let's see, special?
Present day, somewhere in Paris.
Is everyone ready to go?
Oh, no. Not yet. We're still missing the little girl. Ah, here she is now. Welcome. Welcome, my dear children. Welcome to Project Visionnaire. You have each been specially chosen to be a part of history. We have brought you all here for a very special and ultra-secret mission.
Please excuse the little outburst of our subordinate. That is my assistant, Pascal. Now, as I'm sure we all know, one of the greatest failures of French literature of the 19th century was a man named Jean Vissonnier. And in regards to that, we have been confronted with a big problem. All of Vissonnier's stories have gotten somewhat, mixed up.
So how do you expect us to help?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Believe it or not, we have an amazing invention. A machine like nothing you've ever seen before. It has the technology to insert you kids right into the imagination of this great man.
The Illusionarium.
The goal is for you to go out and unravel the stories so we can return them to their original state.
So how come you picked us?
Well, first of all, because you are all 12 years old. And that is the age at which Jean Vissonnier's imagination was the most impressionable and receptive.
Right, which should make it all much easier when it comes to teleporting all of you into his imagination. So, do you understand?
Yeah!
The other reason you were all chosen is that each of you represents a side of Vissonnier's personality. That way, when we teleport you, we don't have to worry about any of you being rejected. Aristotle, you represent his genius and the love he had for technology.
Petite Pan, you represent Vissonnier's literary and cultural passion.
Nicole, you represent love. You just happen to be a direct descendant of Jean Vissonnier's cousin, Nicole Thomasina. And Vissonnier was madly in love with her. Could it be more romantic?
Could it be more gross? How could someone be in love with their cousin?
That was very common back then.
Huh?
She must have been very beautiful. Like you.
I think it's romantic too. Imagine yourself crossing the entire ocean only for love. Being on the ship and feeling the wind touching your hair and your skin, making you sigh. And to think that love has sweat.
Excuse me, what part of Vissonnier do I represent, huh?
My assistant Pascal will explain that to you.
Oui, I mean no. No. Moi?
Oui, my friend.
No. No.
Oui.
No. It's your place. I wouldn't know the right way to say it.
Vissonnier had serious gas problems, so you represent that.
Sorry.
Oh, very serious.
Listen up, children. The stories to which we will be teleporting you take place in the 19th century and the beginning of the 20th century. We have designed these very special suits that with just one touch of a button will become the perfect disguise you will need to pass through whatever part of the world and whatever occasion you may come up against while raising no suspicion. Watch this. Ta-da!
Wow! Awesome! Cool!
Ta-da!
Whoa!
Ta-da! Oh, do you think this outfit makes me look fat?
No, it looks really good on you.
Excusez-moi, I guess pink is not really my color. Now, let's have you practice with your own suits so you can start training to adapt to your new environments.
Yeah!
Now, don't take this the wrong way, but don't you think that's maybe a little bit too much?
You think I have too many clothes on?
No. I think you look beautiful dressed like that. I was referring to...
Yes, of course. You're probably right. I am a little overdressed. I'll have to show them more skin.
If that bikini gets any smaller, I'm not sure if my approval ratings are going to go up or down.
Awesome! Yay! Yes!
Welcome, Illusionauts! I present to you the Illusionarium! What do you think?
It's really beautiful. Incredible.
So it is true. The Illusionarium exists. I thought it was just a legend.
Well, actually, it was just a legend until we managed to construct it and get it up and running.
And let's not forget how important you kids are in all of this. You should be extremely proud to be our very first Illusionauts.
I can't believe it's really happening. This is awesome. We're actually going into the imagination of Jean Bissonnier.
It won't be dangerous, right?
It's an extremely safe machine that has passed almost all of the most strictest of securities. There's nothing to worry about.
And now, this is the time where I'm going to need to get your signatures. Sign here, here, and here.
What?
Oh, nothing to worry about. Just a simple control test of our system of fuses. Testing the extinguisher now. Testing, testing. Good. So, everything seems to be in order.
Which book are we going to first?
You won't believe it. We're sending you to journey around the sun.
Oh, yeah. I've always wanted to fly in a rocket ship.
The problem is that the characters never reach the sun because the spaceship melts.
So what happens? Do they die?
I really don't know. I never finished the book. It was just way too boring.
Let's not think about that. Now, after you kids have been transported over there, you'll hear our voices and we'll be able to see you on our screen.
Which part of the story will we be in?
Ah, yes. And that is a very good question, Nicole, but a small detail. We actually have no control over which part of the story you will end up landing in, but that's all right.
I hope we land in a safe spot. Right, Houston?
No need to worry at all. Thanks to a little mechanism we've installed in the GPS system, we'll be ready to guide you to that restart button rapidement.
Okay, then launch us already.
Everything is good to go.
Sept, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Huh? It didn't go?
Something happen?
Oh, okay, I know. Of course. These buttons over here, and this switch, and this big red lever. Voila!
Hey! What's going on?
Relax. Everything is going along just as planned.
Even now?
I don't think I like this at all.
Whoa! This is weird.
No, I definitely don't like this.
Stay calm, everybody. I think this is something that is supposed to happen. Don't worry about a thing. We are right on schedule. I'm not worried about a thing, so you shouldn't worry either. Just relax and breathe, 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 breathe.
Pascal, something's gone wrong. Need to suspend this experiment now.
I hear you, Profiterole, and I am going to help you!
Watch it, you midget frog. Get your hand off me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nicole. It's really dark, and I'm trying to figure out where we are. It looks like we're inside of the projectile. In the story, it gets shot out by a cannon.
So we're gonna get shot out? According to the book, this projectile's sitting on 900 pounds of gunpowder.
Those guys are all from different stories.
Hurry! Let's close the porthole so they can't get in!
Who are these intruders?
Better get away! It's
I have no idea. They look like they're from another planet.
Okay, so where's this famous restart button?
I'm testing. Un, deux, trois. Pascal Airlines announces the departure of his interorbitary flight to the sun.
Stop joking around, Pascal. We have a mission to complete.
Sorry, I got a little carried away there for a minute. The restart button is located in the, you know, somewhere over there, next to the thing.
What does that mean?
That means the restart button is on the outside of the rocket.
Huh? Oh, why didn't you tell us that when we were back on Earth, Pascal?
Excuse-moi, I guess I forgot. I was so excited that the Illusionarium actually worked. I really didn't think it would.
I thought the Illusionarium was a safe and completely tested machine.
We said it was safe. We never said it was completely tested.
Temperature outside is negative 292.
Whoever can endure the cold best should go.
We could wait till we're closer to the sun. That way it'll heat up a bit.
Profiterole, you're carrying more layers than the rest of us. You're the best candidate.
Houston, we have a problem.
Somebody help me, please! It's too dangerous. I'm going out to help him. I'll go with you. The hatch is broken. No! Profiterole has fallen off.
Help! Oh no! Don't leave me! Wait! Oh, please help!
We have to save Profiterole.
We're coming back for you!
Please don't go!
More power.
Wait!
Hang in there, Profiterole.
They're running out of gas!
We have no more power, guys. No! I don't believe this.
You can do it. Come on, Profiterole, keep going. Stay strong.
Oh, yeah, Profiterole. You are the bomb. You did it. You're awesome.
That's
Yeah.
amazing!
Hey, you guys! I don't see the button anywhere!
Must be there. Don't you see anything out there that reads reset?
No, but there's something here that reads Adventure Star Tours. Yeah, Adventure Star Tours.
I figured it out. Profiterole, find the letter R in adventure. It's the beginning of the word restart. And then along with star and the T in tours, it spells out restart.
Now push the button. Hurry.
Get ready.
But nothing happened. But what about me?
With my connection to the Illusionarium, I'm inserting you into Visonier's imagination. Find those brats and finish them off so no one can fix these absurd stories of Visonier.
But boss, how am I gonna be able to get into Visonier's imagination? I'm not 12 years old. I don't represent any part of his personality, as far as I know.
Oh, but you do, Torpedo. Don't cut yourself short. Visonier's stories are full of horrible monsters. And as far as age, the only important age is the mental one.
Oh, yeah. I knew you'd know. You're a genius.
Well, some would say genius. I prefer mastermind.
Whoa! Now we're in the hot air balloon race around the world!
Take care of those intruders!
Where is my master?
I'll explain. If you keep us from crashing into that rock.
Let me take the wheel.
Understand that you're confused, but if you'll just lower your weapons, we can try and help you bring Dr. Ferrero back.
Don't get cheeky, big cheeks. Better not try any funny stuff.
Find your way to the Temple of Anafon.
He's saying we should go to the Temple of Anafon.
It's in the village of the Munchie.
That's a funny name. So we're going to some village where there's lots of munchy. I guess they're people. Wonder why they're called that.
It's an onomatopoeia.
Oh, so they're Japanese.
No, it means the word and the sound are the same. Like the croak of a frog or the mooing sound of cows.
Cows don't mooing. Huh? They go.
Profiterole. Munchy is the sound this tribe makes when they chew.
In other words, the Munchie are cannibals.
That's cool. Everyone has the right to be what they want to be when they grow up, right?
Cannibalism is not a profession.
Unfortunately, it means they eat people like us.
They eat their enemies, Profiterole.
And you, my friend, look like a very tasty nibble.
Well, no need to start worrying about it now. Let's just wait until we get there.
So where is this village?
On the island of the Gerst,
which is on the river of lizards.
After you pass the Tree of Serpents.
I'm sorry. Maybe now is a good time to start worrying.
That's bloody awful. Perhaps we should begin our descent now to pick up a few provisions. Obviously, this is going to be a very difficult trip.
Profiterole, drop the anchor onto something soft.
Uh-oh. Well, it was something soft anyway.
Elephants are an endangered species!
What is wrong with you? Don't you know these beasts are the plague of Africa?
Well, not for much longer. Believe me. Don't you see what man has done to this planet and its animals?
Gotta do something, Nicole. If this balloon bursts, we won't make it to the Temple of Anafon.
Fine. I'll go down then. I'll save it. Nicole!
Find an observation site. Go look for the lair of some animal. When they're asleep, destroy their balloon, and that will be the end of their expedition.
Okay, boss, I can do that. Just one small question. Just what the heck is a lair?
No, you big brainless fool! Go find a hole, an orifice, a burrow, whatever!
Why are you over here?
Oh, I want to be alone.
Oh, well, sorry then. So how come you're not eating?
I'm a vegetarian. Plus, I've been taking care of the elephant's wound, and I was hoping someone would bring me something.
Guess what? Someone just did.
You're so sweet. I mean, the fruit is sweet. I mean, the gesture. Your gesture is sweet, Petite Pan.
Thanks, Nicole.
Do you want one? Why don't you sit with me?
Aristotle, come on! Put those maps away and come have dinner with us!
No, I can't. I have to study the route for tomorrow.
Well, that's our Aristotle, studying all the time. That might make him really intelligent, you know, but he sure doesn't know how to lighten up and have some fun.
Yeah.
He should learn how to enjoy life. Jose, what do you call this delicious thing you made? It's so good.
Thank you. It's my specialty. Ants by Jose.
Did you say ants?
Yes. I mix them with spiders and worms, and that's what gives it that special taste.
How could you possibly do something like that to me? You know I have a nervous stomach, and an irritable colon, and chronic diarrhea, part-time constipation, an inflated esophagus, and ridiculous gas!
Better hide in my lair!
You can't serve me worms! It compromises my entire system! That's why I'm in this story!
Oh no! Not again! Ah!
Gotta go faster, Ellie! Faster!
I've got to find an air current or we'll never save Nicole.
This balloon is much too heavy. We'll never go fast enough to catch her at this weight.
So what should we do? They're gonna catch Nicole!
Come on, help me lighten our load.
What about this clock? Now you won't be late!
We have nothing left to throw.
Houston! Go on without me! That way you'll be lighter! I'll just convert my suit into a flying one!
Profiterole, no! Don't, Profiterole! Profiterole! None of our suits can fly!
Oh, yeah? I can fly!
Nicole! Help me up! Give me your hands, hurry!
This stress is killing me.
Me too, but we must tell the president that everything is going along très bien.
Maybe they'd rather stay down there.
Poor Profiterole. Do you think he's okay?
He'll be all right. If he can survive that uncle of his, he can survive this, too.
Pascal! Can you see Profiterole?
We only have one camera.
It's true. Congress would only approve the budget that allows us the one camera.
Oh, politicians, of course.
The only way for you to help Profiterole is to hit restart on this story and then go on to the next one.
Well, it looks like we are on the right route. There's the River of Lizards. And the Tree of Serpents.
What shall we do about the cannibal?
The same thing they do in the original story. In a little while, the moon is going to be hidden, and then what we'll do is make them believe we are lunar gods, and that we must enter the temple of Onafon for the moon to reappear.
You think that will work?
As long as the moon stays behind the clouds, it'll work.
Chaver tishmiu, anachnu anshe achareach, shchekol elef shenim, jordim laretz. Achshaf, nu lanu lekenes, le anufan. Mr. Clinton, you and Jose stay in the balloon. Once we enter the temple, that's hopefully when Dr. Ferrero will return. So wait here. But if the moon reappears, you better hurry and go.
What about you?
Don't worry about us. We'll be fine. It's important that you be in the balloon when Dr. Ferrero appears.
Those kids are mighty brave.
If you ask me, I'd say they're nuts.
Torpedo, they're entering the temple. Go finish them off.
Who is that crazy intruder?
And who invited him to the party?
How did he enter the Illusionarium? I don't understand.
Aha! I've got you!
What have you done?
Don't yell at me, you are making me nervous!
I asked for the intruder, not the octopus.
Ah! Oh no! We have got to get out of here now! Hurry! Quick!
Pascal, everything is destroyed. This is a disaster.
Okay, Monsieur Boss. The most important thing we can do right now is to look at the positive side of all of this.
Here are the facts, Pascal. We have lost the children, and without the Illusionarium, they can never return. And tomorrow, the president's wife is relaunching Visonnier, but thanks to us, his stories are crazier than before. And now there is a giant octopus on the loose. Tell me, Pascal. Please tell me, what is the positive side?
Down. Let me see. Missing children, furious first lady, crazy stories, octopus, of course. That's it! I know the positive side. Do you realize that the price for fresh sushi-grade octopus is over 12 euros per pound? And our octopus has got to be at least 35,000 pounds. That's over 400,000 euros! Assuming the euro doesn't collapse before we sell the entire carcass. But just in case, maybe we sell it to the Japanese and insist on getting paid in yen.
If the moon appears, you realize we're done for.
There's the restart button. On, off, on. On, off, on. It's so obvious now. I guess I didn't expect these cannibals to be so literate.
Nothing's happening!
On, off, on. Pull the lever down one more time.
It's the moon! Look! Look!
Nobody messes with the friends of the great Perfiddle! It's the portal! We're saved!
Get ready, you guys! It's time!
Come on, Houston!
No! Where do you think you're going? Come back here! Come back! I'll get you!
Why? Pourquoi? 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 No, not again, boss. S'il vous plaît, please, not up the mountain again to the professor. No, I don't want to. I don't want to go.
You only have yourself to blame.
Moi? That is just not the truth at all. You distracted me with your big panicking attack, and so I got confused, and you made me push the wrong button. Do you think that I wanted to bring a giant octopus into our faces? No.
Well, if there's a solution to this catastrophe, the professor will know it.
Hey! You're just in time. I was just working on a solution to a complex problem. What came first, the cork or the corkscrew?
Of course.
Huh? It was the cork. Obviously.
I disagree. It was the corkscrew.
Minister Chateau, please! Why would someone need to invent a corkscrew if there were no corks that needed to be pulled from the bottle?
And why would someone plug up a bottle with a cork if there was no corkscrew to open it with?
The cork!
The corkscrew!
The cork!
The corkscrew!
And now you can see! This is a big dilemma, even more important than the chicken and the egg conundrum, because there are many more wine drinkers than there are chicken eaters.
Have you seen Profiterole or Petit Pan? I can't find them anywhere.
I guess they landed on a different side of the boat.
I wonder which book we're in now.
Don't know. It's obviously some kind of voyage, but I really can't identify the story.
I'm sort of worried about Petit Pan.
Nicole, are you and he...
No. Petit Pan and I... No, nothing. I just meant he'd be helpful since he knows all the stories by heart.
My valet, Normal Verbracher, left suddenly. Reliable help is difficult to find. I had the obligation to catch the flying train, and I couldn't keep searching for him, so I got on board. I could not be late.
So, we must be in the story The Adventures of the Flying Train.
What are we doing on a ship when we should be on a train?
Who knows? Remember, Visonnier was a terrible writer.
You thought you could escape from me?
Run!
Very interesting. Yes, very interesting.
So what do you think, Professor?
Here is what I think. Very interesting.
Yes, we get that. So, do you have a solution to our very interesting problem or no?
To which problem?
Oh,
the kids!
We have to find a way to get the kids back, Professor!
Oh! So why didn't you say so? That dilemma is even bigger than the chicken. Or the egg.
The kids, Professor!
Oh, yes. I just might have a solution for you. There was a period in which I was working on something and abandoned it. I got distracted by a formula. I don't remember at what stage I left that experiment. Let me think. It's dangerous, though. It was still in the experimentation phase. I don't know if it'll even work. We never tried to use it. Follow me.
is awesome! I've never seen anything so cool!
Whoa! Now we're underwater. I read this book. I know where we are.
Oh, no. Don't tell me. It's the underwater city of Esplendora.
Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
I need to borrow your brain. It's the closest thing that I have to a 12-year-old child. No offense.
Nicole, you've got to try and wake up. Why are you doing this, you ugly Neanderthal? If you throw us overboard with this weight on, we'll die.
I need to know which one of Jean Bisonnier's stories you want to go into.
Je ne sais pas. How am I supposed to know where those kids have gone?
And how am I supposed to know which way to direct the machine if you don't tell me?
We don't know where they are. We lost them before the last reset.
That was a close one. No, please, you have to let us go. Help us. Somebody help us.
So, to which of the stories do you want to go?
Okay, how about starting with the Fantastic Tunnel?
I can do that.
Is this going to hurt?
It shouldn't. I'm at a pretty safe distance. Voila! Oh, we're using Pascal's brain as our projector. Nothing.
Professor, are you sure this crazy thing is working properly?
If it wasn't working, why would I have used it?
Hey, I wonder where our friends are. Huh.
Aristotle! Nicole!
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly who I'm talking about.
No! I'm telling you, they're in extreme danger!
So tell me what you need. I'm ready to do whatever it takes. Confront any danger to save them. Just give me my marching orders, Petite Pan.
Change your suit! We're going in the water.
Anything except for that, I'm afraid. I'm not really a big fan of swimming.
Take a look!
Oh, that's bad. You know, I'd love to help, but I have sharkophobia. I don't think I'm a good candidate for this mission since sharks and I don't really get along, but I'm happy to direct from behind the glass. What?
We gotta hurry before the shark comes back. Activate their diver suits.
Okay!
Oh no! Here it comes!
No! This is really bad! What are we gonna do? We gotta get out of here!
I'm going after him! Help, Profiterole! Help me!
Here I come! Take that!
Choose another story, Minister. We're going back in.
Adventures of the Flying Train. Let's go.
Normal Verbraucher? But in the original story, Normal Verbraucher does not disappear.
That means this story has not been restarted. So maybe the kids are still there. Hurry, can you fast forward it, please?
I can.
Voila! And there they all are. We have found them all.
Nicole, please! Talk to me! Wake up! Talk to me!
Harry, come on, wake up! I know you wouldn't want to miss this amazing underwater city.
I can't stand to lose you. I don't want to lose you. Nicole!
Aristotle. You should see all of these science fiction toys. You think they're so cool. Wake up, Ari.
Where's Nicole? Are we alive?
Nicole! Nicole, please, you can't die!
She fought bravely, like a hero.
I never got the chance to tell you how I feel about you.
I can't think of a better time than right now to tell me.
Nicole, I don't believe it!
Ah, yes. Young love. L'amour.
Chateau!
So sorry, we had a minor technical glitch, but we are fully operational once again, and back in communication with you all.
Hold on just a minute. We were in different stories. How is it possible for them to find us?
A lot of Visonier's stories and characters intersect.
Yes, that's true. Now, kids, I know we are all very excited about this little reunion, but let us not forget that we still have a very urgent mission to accomplish.
Okay, I say we separate and search for the reset button.
Not a good idea. They must have issued some alert, and now they're on patrol looking for us.
So what then?
You guys wait here. It seems safe. I'm the one who knows this story the best, and I have a feeling I know where that little button might be.
He's a pretty brave kid, you know.
And sweet, too.
Have you seen my keys?
You're always losing something.
I'm going back to my locker. Maybe I left them there.
Oh, hurry back. I'm starting to get sleepy.
Is that little button? Why can't I see you? Control. Alt. Delete. Got it. Now it's time to use everything I learned from reading all those spy novels.
Nice pillow.
Get off of me!
Everything in here under control? Still can't find my keys. Everything seems quiet on deck. It's an intruder!
What'd you say? I was just resting my eyes.
What do you think you're doing?
He did it! He found the button!
Woohoo! You've returned!
Today, we are here to pay homage to the very talented yet misunderstood writer, Jean Visonnier.
Believe it or not, everything's back in order.
Thanks to you, Professor. The kids are all right, and the books have returned to their original form.
You are all heroes! Real heroes!
Hold on. We're not in the clear yet. The president's wife is about to announce the relaunch of Jean Visonnier. We have to stop the president from looking like a complete and utter fool.
No problem. We still have time to change the books. We can use the professor's machine.
Nobody changes a thing. Did you really think you'd be able to let Visonnier steal the glory from a genius like Da Vinci?
You've committed sabotage.
How could you expect me to allow this abomination? You were putting our brotherhood at risk. And our super secret secrets were in danger.
Wait, a secret brotherhood? Of Leonardo da Vinci?
And don't even think about trying to get me to reveal our precious secrets. Not even under intense torture would I reveal that the grand leader of our brotherhood is a famous Brazilian soccer star they call the King. Until the end of my days, I will always protect the secret identity of King P.
Huh? Who's King P?
Are you telling me that the soccer player is the one who protects the dark secrets of the works of Da Vinci?
As you all may know, Visonnier was a great aficionado of music and fashion. So, of course, it is understandable to all why they've chosen moi to be the one who directs this event.
No! You could never understand because you haven't been initiated. This is a conspiracy. They want to have us disappear.
Who do we want to have disappear?
The lefties!
The lefties?
Yes, yes, yes! All of those geniuses. Leonardo, Napoleon, Chaplin, Beethoven, my mother Aida, Angelina, and King Pete. All of them left-handed. All.
Hold on just 1 minute. They're not all lefties. The king kicked with his right.
No, I think the lefty is the Argentinian.
Excuse me, but don't try to give me facts about my own conspiracy theory. Besides, I have proof.
Down with the left?
That's right. And look at this other one. No to the left. But it all became substantiated when the president called me into his office and told me, Albino, I would like you to be my right-hand man. Now can you see the atrocity I have to bear?
You are crazy, you know that? Get some
No
help.
time for that. I have all this responsibility on my shoulders to save all the lefties in the world from this plot.
I know a very good doctor.
Don't anyone move. I received direct orders from the king. Yes, master. Yes, master.
And now he's just talking to his hand.
He's totally loco.
Do you know what? I'm left-handed too.
Seriously? Well, then you completely understand.
Let's shake on it.
Can you drive faster, Pascal? If we don't get to the president soon, we're sunk. We're probably dead anyway. You know that?
You'll be fine as long as we can get the octopus into the teleporter. If that's actually a possibility, then we'll teleport him back into the story. It's really our only option.
Over here, over here!
Over here. How did you come up with this idea?
Harold, who are you
I'm over
wearing?
the camera. Okay, now another.
It's a giant octopus, Mr. President! What is happening?
So we are presenting the latest in animatronics, making sure the relaunch of Visonnier is a success.
Pascal, I'll need to borrow your 12-year-old brain again. Right away.
Why me? Please, Professor.
Children, get me that cephalopod mollusk so I can take care of him.
Now we can start having some fun.
And that's what I've been waiting for. Let's go!
Oh, there it is!
I have located the objective. Use all necessary force to destroy the beast.
Team, now is the time to use the best of your abilities. The objective is shoot to kill. We must protect this city by any means necessary.
Oh! The octopus just destroyed the diver on that billboard over there. It must have thought that it was a real diver. If we change to our diver suits, maybe it'll follow us. Everybody, make the change.
Monsieur President.
Hello, Minister Chateau. I congratulate you on the magnificent animation of this octopus. It's a truly impressive example of the talents of our robotic industry.
Monsieur President, we really need to talk now.
Oh, give me just a moment. This is a time to celebrate. chance! Chateau, you're a genius!
Evacuate the city!
Well, that's silly. They can't hurt the octopus. It comes from a different dimension.
Let's change direction. Maybe we'll confuse it.
We're going to go try and intercept it!
It's way too fast, and these diver suits are just weighing us down!
Waiter, it's been more than a half an hour since I ordered my octopus, and it still hasn't arrived. Your service is abominable.
Huh? A giant octopus!
Yes. It better be a giant one, at least the size of this table.
Uncle Cognac? I need to work with you.
We have a visual. The city has been evacuated.
You really had me. Now, you listen to me and listen good. Things are gonna change. You'll treat me with respect and stop insulting me. Am I making myself clear?
Yes, Profiterole. As clear as water.
You're also gonna stop drinking and go get a job so I can do my homework after school. You hear me?
I'm so sorry, Profiterole. I beg your forgiveness. It's the alcohol. It's made me say and do a lot of stupid things. You know how much I loved your mom and your daddy. They were my only family. And when they died, I blamed you and buried my pain in liquor. I mistreated you, I know. Can you ever forgive me? I promise you, Profiterole, things are gonna be different. I'm gonna be a completely new man for you.
Jump in! We're catching octopus!
Gotta put trash in its place.
Thanks, Petite Pan!
Sorry about the barking. Hey!
We are approaching the encounter point.
First we'll stop it, and then send it back to its original story.
Prepare to attack.
It's stopping! Get Pascal ready!
Fire!
We'll only have one chance, Profiterole.
Hold your fire! Hold your fire!
Yes, we did it.
Oh, yeah! Houston!
Mission accomplished. The enemy has been destroyed. No reason to thank me. I was only fulfilling my duty as a protector of this great city. Hero? That's probably too big a word, but okay.
So that, my friends, is what happened. And unlike the writings of Visonnier, this particular story had a most delightful ending. Unfortunately, due to government budget cuts, the Illusionauts program was cancelled after its first and only mission. But everyone involved went on to enjoy very interesting lives. Aristotle invented the Illusionauts app and became a billionaire when his technology company went public. The president retired from politics and opened an amusement park featuring giant robot thrill rides. Carol eventually divorced her husband to marry the famous Hollywood director who cast her in the movie Illusionauts 7. Petite Pan was hired by Chateau to rewrite the books of Jean Visonnier. Houston is in high demand as a stud and has bred some of the world's top show dogs.
You got it, Houston! You're moonwalking!
Profiterole went on to form GAS, the Gas Appreciation Society. It doesn't date much. Uncle Cognac became a famous spokesperson for Alcoholics Anonymous, although nobody knows who he is. The professor continues his research into the egg and corkscrew conundrums. Nicole became an action movie star and celebrity supermodel. Are you doing okay, boss?
Oh, and why wouldn't I be? You know, in politics, it doesn't matter what you do. It's what people think you did. Or in this case, what they think I did.
Chateau went on to head the International Monetary Fund until a scandal drove him from office. He then successfully ran for president in the next elections. And moi? Well, I have offered to donate my brain to science. Science has, unfortunately, rejected my offer. Of the author who started it all? Well, thanks to Petite Pan's rewrites, Jean Visonnier was posthumously awarded our nation's top literary award.